scene followed by this scene, and then you'll remember just by doing that.
Exactly.
You can write, man. It's fucking...
Exactly. That's why now I watched the movie twice. I watched it the first time, no notes. Second time I'll watch it, take the notes. Just like that.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
I had seen it a couple times recently, so I just watched it bit by bit with my notes. I got it playing in here in case I forget anything.
That's it.
Yo, there's so many fucked up movies on that fucking Tubi. It's unbelievable.
Tell me about it.
Fuck ton, man.
Fuck.
You can spend all day just sitting there looking at all these crazy fucking movies.
Exactly. Trailer after trailer.
Well, I am not. I am partaking in the boobies today a little bit, but I'm not getting all fucked up. Last episode, I lost control and almost like went to a dark space in my life. And
it's understandable though, man. Like I said, we haven't seen each other in a while like this, so hey, you know.
I'm gonna Diet Coke.
Yeah, what's in the Diet Coke?
No, I just Coke.
Oh yeah.
Coke? Oh, I had like 15 or 16 beer last night. So.
Say what?
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Brothers from Other Mothers, episode 4. And yes, who is joining my two other brothers? Big Cat and Crazy up in the house. What's up, guys?
What's up?
What is up?
Hey. And this week we'll be discussing Hell Comes to FrogTown from 1988.
Reflect for a moment on the art of cinema. Think of a motion picture like The Last Emperor and the 9 Academy Awards it so richly deserved. Consider the profound emotional experience of a truly great film. Then forget it, sweetheart.
Yes, better blow it out your exhaust pipe, cinema lover, because here comes fun with hair on it.
Oh, that's disgusting.
You're gonna see the biggest piece of shattering entertainment that ever molested your sensibilities.
That sounds great.
Want a plot? Here it is. It's the end of the 20th century, and mankind has blown its wad. The fate of humanity rests in the groin of one man.
Their leader, Commander Toady, has kidnapped some pilgrims who wandered into their territory. We're gonna get them out, and then you're gonna get them pregnant.
Yes, if you want a brilliant film, you can go right to...
We're going to Frogtown.
Hell Comes to FrogTown. Starring wrestling superstar Roddy Piper. Move over, Mr. Mel Gibson and Mr. Robert De Niro. Here comes acting talent and sensitivity like you've never seen.
You are one weird dude.
And speaking of talent, turn green, Ms. Meryl Streep. Here's Sandahl Bergman, the exquisite star of Red Sonja and Conan the Barbarian. Hell Comes to FrogTown, a story of mutant sex and people like you and me. It's hot, it's wet,
and it's bad.
It's Hell Comes to FrogTown.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
There you do go, yeah.
There you go, guys. There you go. There you go.
Sam Hell.
All right. This week, boys, we're doing Hell Comes to Frogtown from 1988, directed by Donald G. Jackson and R.J. Kaiser, two motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Starring the one and only Roddy Piper as Sam Hell.
Sandahl Bergman from Conan.
That's right.
Oh,
Golden Globe.
She plays Spangle.
Big Cat's like, fuck, I fucked up already.
Oh, man.
You got, what was her name? CC, what was her name there? The one, Sentinella?
Wasn't she in Rocky 4?
Yo, she was in a lot of B movies, that chick. Like, I just checked, internet movie, like a...
CC Verrell. Yeah, and she's probably the best part of the movie, I'll tell you that right now. It's a good movie, though, but she looks pretty good in that movie.
She looks good, but
I
actually...
Unlike the last movie, the titties and everything was nice in this movie.
That's right.
Yes.
It's true.
Even the frogs were better looking than some of the girls from
Oh yeah. The frog stripping in the club was better.
Yeah. I love you.
I laughed my ass off, and then it's like the code word, right? So she was supposed to say,
me too. I didn't understand it first. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? She wants a piece of Piper's pipe, fuck?
That's basically it.
All right, so basically the main star of the fucking movie is Roddy Piper.
There's a dude
who was born in fucking Saskatchewan, Saskatoon. He's a Canadian boy.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking right.
He was raised on a reserve, man.
There you go. And he's best known for being a professional wrestler. He was trained in the dungeon, aka Stu Hart's dungeon. I don't know if you guys know about Stu Hart's dungeon or not.
I've heard of it.
Basically, has a dungeon down in his mansion where he trained a lot of fucking wrestlers and shit. So fucking
a wrestling school or something.
Exactly. He used to fucking stretch out the fucking trainees there, such as Chris Jericho, Edge, Ken Shamrock was there for a short time, and obviously Brett and Owen. They trained there as two sons. So Piper, he also main evented the fucking first WrestleMania in a tag match with his partner Paul Orndorff, which is just an old school wrestler who sucks. I'm saying it right now.
Paul Orndorff, yeah. He's one of those guys that never had like a shtick. He just had like his.
He wasn't no real character or nothing. He fucking sucked. He was born, you know. Yeah. So they went off against. They faced off against Hulk Hogan and Mr. T in the first ever WrestleMania, and they both lost. Piper and Orndorff lost. Then in the second WrestleMania, you have a boxing match between Mr. T and fucking Piper, but Piper cheated. The referee's back was turned, and he fucking picks up Mr. T, body slams him, was disqualified right on the spot.
Oh, you know why though, eh? I heard it on Stone Cold's podcast that Roddy Piper was pissed off at Mr. T because he just came in acting like a big shot and he didn't pay his dues.
Oh, yeah. That's right, and he didn't. And you don't do that when you step inside the squared circle. You show disrespect, you're gonna get fucked up. Fuck around with the back locker room.
I love that squared circle.
And basically, I'm just gonna say my two favorite matches that he ever had was WrestleMania 8 against Bret Hart for the Intercontinental title. It's a classic. It's his best piece of work in the ring as a wrestler. And Big Cat, which you see in WrestleMania 12 against Goldust in the backlot brawl. It's fucking awesome. Which is the memorable moment is basically when they disappear and fucking Piper hops in the white Bronco and chases after Goldust. Like reenacting the OJ whole scenario and everything. So that was kind of cool. A little throwback there. And like I said, the man's known. He's one of the best wrestlers up there. He always cut one hell of a promo, and he's one of the best heels in the whole business. He literally was. He's a legend. Yep. That's all I got to say about that. So.
All right.
William Smith plays Captain Devlin and Count Sodom. I don't know if you guys knew that too.
Count Sodom.
I had to do research on that.
Wait, that's the guy in the beginning, right? Like in the first couple scenes?
Exactly.
All right. We should
Count Sodom. What was Count Sodom?
Apparently that's his name. When he's actually the sheriff at the beginning, when he pops back up as the bad guy with the mask and everything, supposedly it's Count Sodom. Yeah.
Count Sodom. He's their chief.
Fucking weird, no? Count Sodomy.
I'm Lieutenant Buttfucker.
Yo, he's calling him Count Sodom, and he fucking hates Roddy Piper because he thinks he sodomized his daughter.
Basically, that's how. Yeah.
A little hypocritical, if you ask me.
Well, before that, it starts off like telling them, explaining how the fucking apocalypse happened and all that shit.
Yeah, we didn't learn our lesson.
And it starts off and it's like there was a difference of opinions, and then you see an atom bomb. Boom.
That's it.
Like, some people disagreed. They blew the world up.
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck it.
I fucking laughed at that. I found it funny.
And it wiped out 68% of the male population, which I found weird.
Yeah. It's an atomic bomb. It doesn't discriminate.
68%.
And then it was, 10 years later?
The first thing you see is the Statue of Liberty. Kind of looks like Planet of the Apes a little bit.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Then you notice it's like a little statue, tiny statue.
They're fucking fighting over, right. I love New York souvenirs.
You see this other fucking masked man, basically pick up the fucking Statue of Liberty. And he's just fucking, he's just checking it out, looking at it. And this other man appears and screams, "Hey, Squid Lips!" and hits the other man straight to the ground. Just fucking pops him, boom, right to the ground.
And fucking Squid Lips, it looks like he's wearing like a dollar store hamper upside down on his head. You know those hampers that stretch out there, the mesh ones? It looks like that with glasses over it.
It looks like a very weird fucking straw hat.
But the apocalyptor, the guy who knocks him down there, is like dressed. He's got every single thing that apocalyptor would have on. Random shit of everything you can think of is on him. He's got a scavenger hat. Looks like a waffle.
Yeah, that's the thing. It looks like a fucking weird straw hat.
It's like a waffle, like a couple of crosses of a waffle on his head. But he's got everything on him, man. They think that people, I guess, in the wastelands, you got to collect everything you find, right? So he's got everything hooked on him.
You got a scavenger hunt. Whatever you find, you got to take.
Why else would they be fighting over a fucking little Statue of Liberty?
But that dude's he knocked down the other masked man. He's calling him ugly, fucking stupid. Doesn't even know this man, just calling him
that. He also calls him a greener.
Yeah.
Squid Lips and a greener.
Yeah.
And he pulls a nice 6-shooter on him, man.
Yeah, he does. Fucking shoots him right in his chest. Gone.
It's like, greeners ain't supposed to have guns.
Pop. He's basically an illegal immigrant of sorts, if you want to get down to it. That's pretty much what it comes down to.
That's right.
And when Squid Lips backs up, he lets out a frog noise. And he gets up. That's it. So you're like, ooh, okay. Gotta be a frog.
There's a frog motherfucker up in there.
Bam, the credits hit, right?
Yeah, right away after that, it's boom, Hell Comes to FrogTown. And it's cheesy as shit.
I like the credits.
Yeah, well, they could have done something better. It's just like, Hell Comes to FrogTown with some fire behind it.
Yeah.
And then it's just like pictures with like different color tint on them.
Yeah, it's
passing by the screen. But I did enjoy the music.
Yeah, the credit parts when they show basically names, but when they show the title of the movie could use some work.
Yeah.
And basically the next scene is when you see a fucking Warner poster pop up with Sam on it and says he got captured.
And he wakes up in the interrogation.
And he's getting pounded in the face. No, he's just getting fucking punched.
No, man, the guy busts a bottle on his head and it seems like hard too.
That's what I got here.
Really hard.
They knew Piper could take it.
He meets the military personnel captain, Devlin, because that's his actual name, and Devlin is harassing him, bashes a beer bottle off his fucking head. Sam tips over on the chair, and then Devlin puts the bottle near Sam's balls and says,
he's about to cut his
wait, I fucked that up. Hold on. That's right to his fucking crotch. I think we'll start here.
Yeah.
What's wrong with this sick fuck?
Yeah. But he explains, and then it's like, we're supposed to like character, like we're supposed to like Piper, but like they say he fucking like raped his daughter, or that's what he was accused
I'm a little
of.
Bit confused,
He was accused of it.
Like he basically just fucking goes around just fucking women and impregnating them.
Yeah, but that's the funny part
out of it.
Because he doesn't seem like he wants to fuck ever in this movie. He's always like tired.
The whole time he's like acting like he didn't do nothing wrong. He doesn't want to do nothing, Oh man, it was funny.
Of course.
It's like I'll get to know her a little bit. And then the broads walk in, save his ass.
That's right.
His dick chopped off.
Yeah, what do they call it? Meditech?
Spangle and the other chick.
Medtech.
And they take him into custody, basically.
Yeah.
Because they need him.
And fucking Spangle's got
special project.
Huge ass black glasses on. I guess they're trying to make her look unattractive with the glasses on or something. They're fucking huge.
It doesn't work.
I thought she was cute though.
Fucking right, man.
She was cute.
She was all right.
There, man.
She was a little too bronzy though. When she took her gear off, she looked like a chicken wing a little bit.
But it was a good.
I think she's a little bit too skinny in the scene later where you see her fucking.
And she's stretching the whole time, showing her ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah, she needed a few cheeseburgers.
A little bit of fat on there.
Look, girls, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of pounds there. I'm gonna tell you right now, anybody who's listening, any of the female persuasion listening in this fucking podcast,
that's right.
Don't deprive yourself.
They can be beautiful. Come on, be happy with who you are.
Yeah, or just be happy with who you are.
Then he's sitting there in the lab with that the electric belt on there.
But the reason Meditech wants him is because he got his daughter pregnant.
Yeah, because he's got a high sperm count.
That's right.
Abnormally high. It's like the highest I've ever seen.
Yeah, she said, this can't be right.
That's what Devlin said. Yeah, he's like, and I put this down because I found it funny. The Devlin guy's like, but this man is being charged with sexual assault. And the other woman's like, oh, your daughter is changing her story now.
When she found out she was pregnant, she's like, I love the guy.
That's right. She must have had a change of heart when she got fucking knocked up. So basically, long story short, he's got a loaded weapon, his cock and balls.
And they got to keep a restraint on it with the ECR. Did anybody figure out what that stands for, the ECR?
I don't know, emergency cock restraint?
That's what I thought. Electrical cock restraint?
I just call it a fucking male chastity belt.
Elongated cock retainer.
It's basically for your own imagination. I got basically the two chicks are flabbergasted at his fucking sperm count. It's through the roof. That's basically what it comes down to. Yeah. This man's going to repopulate the planet Earth.
No condoms.
Get him to sign all the contracts and shit.
Mm-hmm. And basically they're flabbergasted at his fucking sperm count. And Sam says, must have been all that fiber I ate as a kid. And here I am after all these years thinking fiber just made you shit. Turns out it's good for your sperm count.
I don't know about that, but Piper says it. If Piper says it, it's got to be true.
It's got to be true. Huh?
It must be.
I trust Piper.
He looks like a man who's lived his life. So if he says that, I believe him.
Spangle starts untying him, and as she's untying his feet, she's staring right at his cock at the fucking electrical thing. She's like looking at him like this. Her eyes on the side, like, oh, she's untying him.
That was a very weird game they play.
She's intrigued the whole way through, man. She just wants a piece of Piper's pipe. That's all she wants.
She is one of cinema's biggest cock teases, this girl.
And then they fuck off into the wasteland in that fucking pink truck for some reason. Why is it pink? I have no idea.
I don't know what fucking kind of truck it was. I tried to look for it, but I couldn't get the name of the actual truck.
You can't really tell what kind of a model it is.
Besides it being pink, it was a badass truck, though. I liked it.
Yeah, it was cool. It had mags and shit on it.
Yeah.
Also, it turns out there's a flap for his dick to pop out of.
That's true.
That's pretty much it. So his cock and balls are owned by the government now.
Which I have a few questions about, like, how long is this motherfucker's cock? Because that thing looked like thick. It looked like 3 or 4 inches thick. So his dick has to get past the 3 or 4 inches and go inside someone. So he's got at least you have to have like a 3 or 4. So let's say average is 6. He has to have like at least a 10-inch cock.
Wow, you can just stick the tip in, you know.
10 to 12.
You know what? That's true. That's all you really need is just to stick the tip in and mix it around a little bit.
That's true.
Pop the tip in there.
Yeah.
But you know, they could have made it more pleasurable for him because.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they wanted it to be pleasurable for him. They just want him to stick the seed in there. Like
that's right. Just get the job done.
Yeah.
Go, jump on her and go. You know? Truck there. They get to the border.
And do you notice the patches on the security guard's fucking patch? Toad stompers.
Yeah. And a foot stepping on a frog.
Yeah, that's it. You got the boot. And the toad's just like, So yeah, that's it. They pull up to the border. And Sandahl, she threatens the border patrol with a turret gun of sorts. And basically they let them through the border.
First they pull up.
You see that Devlin man.
First they pull up and the guy comes out of the house.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
And he tries to kill them. He pulls his gun on them right away. He's trying to kill them.
That's right, Devlin.
And then she jumps on the gun and points it at him. But he just walks out and decides to try to kill him. Pulls his gun on him right away.
Yeah, and Len Dog, he made it seem like a fancy futuristic gun, but it's like a 50 cal, like just he's like some sort of turret gun.
Yeah, but it's a cheaper turret gun of sorts, if you will.
He doesn't pull his gun on him. Sorry, right away he threatens to kill him. He goes, "I can just dump your bodies here on the other side of the border. Get it over with right now." It's like, hey, we're just trying to cross the border. Relax there, Chief.
Take it easy, fuck.
Sorry, what the fuck's your problem?
Oh, you should be happy. He's a grandfather now.
That's when she pulls the gun on him. And then he's like, okay, let him pass.
And then basically as they're crossing through, Sam eventually finds out what his mission is. Yeah. What he's actually going to fucking, what he's actually going to do.
Yeah, Toady.
That's right, Toady.
He's after Toady. Toady kidnapped some broads.
All these fertile women. That's all they are.
He's going to kidnap the broads and like sell them back. So they got to go to Frogtown and get in there and retrieve those broads.
Everybody's all quiet. Everybody's all quiet.
Yeah, now they're. I know what the fuck is going on.
I don't know. Big Cat. I don't know what Big Cat's doing
today. Everybody's like,
what are you
I was
doing,
looking at my notes. I was checking my dick out, seeing if it was long as Roddy Piper's.
Well, it didn't look like you were paying attention.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I am. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead, man.
All right, so the next scene, we got Sandahl. She's pumping gas on the side of the road, and Sam asks if he can water the flowers. Yeah, in other words, he needs to piss. He needs to piss, fuck.
And he runs like
so he wanders off.
It seems like he runs like for like a mile away. Eh?
It really does, though.
Like, the next scene is him coming over a mountain. He's like, like he's been running for an hour. He's like, see you much later, and he takes off.
They're fucking assholes to him, man.
And then the fucking his crotch starts beating.
His chastity belt goes off, stops him dead in his tracks by shocking his fucking nuts.
That's right.
That's basically what happens. So he hits the ground, and then Spangle tells him there's a tracker on that chastity belt. Shacking in the nuts.
He tries to bail though.
He's a lazy fucker.
Yeah, he does.
He tries to bail. He doesn't want to go to Frogtown. He's like, "You crazy? Going on the reserve?" Anyway, she stops the fucking belt from shocking his nuts with her earring.
Fucking earring. Connected to that fucking face.
Ugly ass earring too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. And there's no escape. And for the rest of this mission, we're like one unit. So we stick together. That's it. You don't fucking run away there, boy. You keep your dick around here.
It gets to the first campfire, right? That's
she'll cook that sausage.
Yes.
Yeah. Gets to the first campfire where she's giving off all the right signals.
Man, there's a part right as soon as that part happens, they show Sandahl leaning up against the truck, polishing the gun, and her legs are awkwardly wide open. And she's sitting there like they're completely spread. She's almost doing like the splits.
She's one of the boys.
That's it. She pops out of her tent. She's trying to fucking seduce him, and then basically Sam says, "You know what? You look terrific in the light."
And she comes
out.
She
smiles.
A terrible lingerie.
She smiles at him. He's like, "See you in the morning." He turned over and tries to go to sleep.
Some ugly ass 80s lingerie set, underwear and bra. She comes out as ugly as shit.
Yeah. It's not that
appealing. She starts stretching and trying to adjust it. All these little lace flaps on the back and shit.
It almost looks like she hasn't had a meal in fucking months. Like that rib cage, man. I thought it was gonna burst right there. For fuck's sakes.
And he's like, "See you in the morning." He wants to
right. You can tell that fucking Spangle wants Roddy Piper's pipe.
Yeah, pretty much. But she says it though. She says it that they wanted her to keep him enticed, keep him ready on the job, keep him horny and shit.
Yeah, that's true. But
that's right.
But then what's her name? Sentinel.
Sandahl.
Yeah, she's more honest. She don't give a fuck, man. She just
she
jumps right in there. Yeah,
like, a little bit later on. That's it. When Spangle goes to sleep,
those 2 inches in me. Fuck.
Well, before that, while she's still trying to entice him with her stretching and lingerie, she's like, "Are you sure?" And he says, Well, maybe not. He gets up, he grabs her and pulls her down, and she zaps him.
That's right.
The tease. Did someone teach you, or are you just a tease by nature?
That's right. But like I said, you could tell from that point on, that scene, she wants fucking Piper's pipe.
Yeah.
She wants it. You just know. You can tell that chemistry's there. She wants a piece of him, man.
Yeah. Since she doesn't take it, Santanella jumps on him. She's completely naked.
That's right. Later on in the night. That's it. Spangle's sleeping. So she's like, yo, Santanella basically strips down naked. They're making out this and that. She's about to hop up on top. And fucking Spangle wakes up. Breaks up the little party there.
Standing over him like
all jealous and shit.
Like Fatal Attraction and some shit.
Yeah.
You're out of your uniform.
She went full Glenn Close.
Yeah. Glenn Close.
He throws her too, eh? She lands like in the sand, like completely naked. She's sitting there.
And she didn't deserve it. He just took it out on her.
He was gonna get a piece of ass, man. He got a little bit pissed off.
But as soon as that happened, as soon as he shot her naked into the sand, I'm like, all I'm thinking about is the problems that caused. A lot of time spent cleaning.
Oh yeah,
you got some sand up in that shit.
You getting a fucking yeast infection for sure, probably.
Oh my god! And they ain't got no pills, man. She has to find those pills from like 10 years ago.
No,
they're expired. Yeast infection pills, they're expired now.
That's it, man.
Works anymore. Birth control is like no condoms. Like fuck, man. It's just like STDs, all kinds. His cock. That's why he probably has like fucking like 3 different STDs. For sure, man.
They don't mention that.
Yeah, they don't mention it, but she just puts her clothes back on. She don't care about the sand.
There's not really a lot of sex
like I said,
going on, so maybe there is.
They're not working with much. It's an apocalyptic fucking wasteland. So
Anyways, that was just my thought on that.
So as they're driving, after that, they're driving towards the reserve, and fucking Sam Hell says to them, "You guys got moons for balls.
Moons for balls
for the size of moons for going to the reserve."
Fly me to the moon.
Then they get a motion sensor beeping, and they're chasing the chick. They find like a stray girl.
Oh yeah, she looked like a cave woman.
Yeah, they're hunting her down like with a motion sensor at night, driving her down.
She don't speak English either, no?
Well, not at first. That's
later on she does.
I wrote notes about that. They got her like she's some kind of wild person that can't speak.
Yeah.
And then after he bangs her, the next morning she's all
fine.
She's all talking.
She's fine.
She's wearing clothes.
So they basically apprehend her, bring that chick back to the campsite so Sam can impregnate her, and they inject her with some type of drug.
Yeah,
I'm saying
Spanish
almost
fly,
like ecstasy or not, but it's not. But
so Spanish fly, man. They gave her some old school Spanish fly, and
she wakes up, she's all happy and shit, just waiting for dick.
She's purring like a kid. Spangle just flips her over and stabs her in the ass with the needle.
Yeah. But then Sam's funny too. He's like, I can't work under these conditions. She's like, she didn't even brush her teeth.
He says that she never brushed her teeth.
That's it. She never even brushed her teeth.
He says she never brushed her teeth.
She never even brushed her teeth.
Yeah,
that's what I got.
Well, yeah, that's what he says. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's saying she never even brushed her teeth ever. Like not today, ever.
And he wants a little bit of chemistry and a little bit of atmosphere. That's what he wants.
Because he's sitting there. He's sitting there like nude, basically, with his junk box wired up to something. She's like, okay, you should be ready now. Get going.
So then Spangle says, oh, maybe you need some inspiration. So she begins to strip. And she's been trained in seduction techniques.
Before that, though, I actually have it written that he says she never ever brushed her teeth.
See, even says she never even brushed. Yeah, I got that. And he even says she never even, like, I look at it this way. She has brushed her teeth, but today she never even brushed her teeth. Like,
I think I have it right here. I'm going to check it because
go for it.
I have it written that he wrote, she never ever brushed her teeth.
Okay, I got never even, so it could be never ever.
Never ever. Never ever have I?
Never ever ever.
Never
solve
never.
This mystery.
For never never.
Yeah, she never ever brushed her teeth. He says.
That's what it says. Okay.
Yeah. That's when Spangle says you need some inspiration.
That's right. So she begins to strip down for him.
That's right. Good thing I'm trained in the arts of seduction. Yeah, right.
That's right. Huh. She's doing all these poses.
Yeah, it's not very sexy.
No, it isn't. But then you know what Sam says? He tells Spangle, you know what? Take your glasses off. Then he climbs on top of that chick and, he's about to go to work.
He says, well, I guess I'll have to live up to my contract.
But off in the distance, you see somebody with binoculars.
Yeah.
And a peep of Tom. Just watching.
That same greener with that fucking hamper on his head. And then the next morning,
it's time to infiltrate Frogtown. We're moving on their journey.
Spangle walks out of the fucking tent and he's laying there with the chick and she's all cleaned up. She's like, who cleaned her up? He's like, and Santanella's like, it wasn't me. So he took the broad and went and cleaned her up so he can get some more. That's right. Probably get some more booty,
That's right. Make her look better,
And then that's when she gets up. She starts talking fine, like she's,
They strap a fucking bracelet on her, send her back to wherever the fuck it is. Go ahead. You're gonna be safe over there.
Yeah. Walk south. They'll get you.
Exactly.
Another good part of the movie when they're driving, they get close to the reserve and they stop and Santanella jumps out, nipples blazing.
Oh shit.
Yep. Pointy as a fucking rifle bullet.
Nipples are good under the shirt. She jumps out and she secures the perimeter.
Okay, we never saw the other breasts, right? We never saw the other titties on.
No, that's it.
No way. That sucks. That was a disappointment.
Those are the only titties.
That's right. Literally.
Fucking
actually, at the end of the movie, you almost kind of see. I gotta go back. You almost see a little bit of puss at the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Like
it's coming near the end of the movie. I'll let you know later on. Yeah, there's like the wind's blowing and this one girl's fucking
She lips are flapping.
Oh yeah. You heard a whistle?
Like,
you heard a wind whistle?
That's it. And every time the wind blowed, Lucy whistled.
The wind and the willows.
Fucking Spangle gets all dressed up like a slave with a leash on.
That's right. That's where I'm at now. Becomes Sam's slave with collar and all.
And she gives him the leash and he yanks her so hard, looks like he almost takes her fucking head off.
Yeah, that's right. Does it a couple of times too. He's happy about that shit. He's like, yeah, I got you now, you dog.
And they head into Frogtown. But before they get there, he stops. As they're walking there, he stops her, yanks her with that leash again. He rips off those big ass glasses and throws them away.
I liked them a little bit.
Throws them away, man.
Okay. Like so now we made it to the bar scene. We're at the bar now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they walk up the stairs. They go into the bar.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing they show you is the stripper who's head to toe in lace.
Yeah.
There's no skin being shown.
No, none. Only her face, the frog face. That's it. And her sticky fingers.
Then Sam wants to get a drink. Takes a sip and he just his eyes go cross-eyed and everything. Just spits it all out. It's fucking nasty as shit. And then.
But his buddy.
Before that though, man, they're showing the place and all that stuff. And they show like an old boombox, old boombox playing music.
Boombox.
And it's hooked up to a dude. It's hooked up to some dude who's like looks like he's got pedals on a barbecue, and he's doing those pedals, making power for the boombox. And the lad's wearing a kimono with a fucking biker helmet on, and like a pimp, like a velvet pimp hat on the side on top of the biker helmet.
Like an extra from Petey Wheatstraw walked into the future.
Yeah, like a fat Albert hat on the side, on top of a big black motorcycle helmet.
Jesus Christ!
With a visor and everything. The visor.
There's an outfit.
You can't see his face.
Yeah, a lot of mutants wearing masks and shit. Like they're not proud of who they are. Like why would they fucking wear a mask in Mutant Town? They're all fucked up anyways. They show your face.
It is what it is.
Yeah. And they're showing around the bar. So as they're showing around the bar, they show the fucking barman talking to a patron. Mm-hmm. And they show him, and you hear him kind of like talk in the background. You don't really hear what he's saying, but they're just showing that he's talking, and he's gesturing. He's gesturing that he's talking, but his mouth does not move. Doesn't open or just don't even open. He's like, and the sound is there, but his mouth ain't moving.
Yeah, that's a sign of a cheap movie is when you have shit like that.
The little tiny things like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. This fucking sound man should be
then
fired.
We get to Sam taking his fucking, sip of his drink, spits it out, and then we're introduced to Looney Tunes, fuck.
Well, before that, man, as they're standing at the door, checking out the bar, and Sam Hell says, "Okay, come on, let's go." And then they show a fucking patron, and he looks at the other frog line. He's like, "There goes the neighborhood."
There goes the neighborhood.
Oh, fuck,
because two humans just walked into the bar.
Like I said, then we meet fucking Looney Tune, and he says to Sam, "You never could hold your liquor."
Yeah,
that's what he tells him.
And he's covered in apocalyptic stuff too, right? From head to toe, shit hanging on him, fucked up hat, eyeglass, all kinds of shit going on.
You know what it reminded me of is like Waterworld. His costume. Yeah. It's like in Waterworld, there's a lot of shit like that. People wearing seashells and fucking like seaweed.
I could see that. But hey, it comes back to Dennis Hopper again. Fuck every episode, man.
Fucking Dennis Hopper's a bad motherfucker. Every
episode. Man. This is the 4th episode. It comes back to Dennis Hopper. We could do
an episode on Dennis Hopper. All his fucking amazing roles that guy's had.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we should.
All right. Just a thought.
All right. So basically, Looney Tune's there and he's looking for uranium. That's his fucking job.
Uranium.
That's his shit.
He's like,
and he hooks up a meeting with Sam.
You hear the fucking barter?
So basically,
the lad who runs the place, his name's Leroy.
That's right. And fucking Looney Tune hooks up Sam with a meeting with Leroy.
Fucking Leroy. Why Leroy?
Again, that's 2 movies in a row with fucking Leroy. Leroy Skillet. Now we got Leroy again.
Why would a frog who runs the bar
be called Leroy?
Be called Leroy.
Don't know.
In the future, you know what I mean? It's not 1970 in Harlem.
True. I have no logical explanation for that. Why is he called Leroy? Don't know whatsoever.
So I just found that funny.
So basically, they're discussing business, but we all know Sam's there trying to fucking save the kidnapped girls. That's basically what it is, and he's not letting anybody know.
When he's going to go meet Leroy, fucking somebody bumps into Sam, and Sam bumps into a guy, and he turns around and he says, "Look out, flat lips."
Yeah. Fat lips.
No, not fat, flat. Flat lips. They call them.
Flat lips.
Humans are flat lips, and the greeners are squid lips.
Squid lips. Makes sense. So then Looney, in the next scene, he's eating a bowl of some type of jello. That's what it appeared to me.
Oh man, it looks like
yeah. Sam asks, "What is that, Looney? What are you eating?"
It looks like green slime. Green slime with popcorn in it. That's what it looks like.
It looked fucked up. But what it turns out being is basically sludge, boiled baby tortoise, and brown lizard all grounded up to make a paste. It's fucking gross. And then we meet Leroy.
When he's trying to eat it, though, he's trying to eat the stuff, and Leroy's laughing at him. And Leroy's awesome. First of all, he's wearing a white Scarface suit.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a red fez on his head.
Yeah,
Leroy's wearing a fez, a white Scarface suit, and he talks all proper educated, like, you know. He talks all like super well, you know what I mean? Like he went to fucking school or something shit.
Mm-hmm.
I hate people that go to school fucking talking all proper.
Yeah, fuck them.
So anyway, Sam's trying to eat the food, right? Sam's trying to eat the food and he's fucking dying. So Leroy starts laughing. He's like, a noble gesture.
And he slides Sam a fucking glass of Coors. He hasn't had beer and fucking, you know?
He says, a noble gesture, Mr. Hell. You see, it's so rarely these days. May I suggest a chaser?
Hey, Leroy was cool.
Man, he's pretty suave, man.
Leroy was
for a frog.
Big fat frog. He's like Jabba the Hutt.
I would hang out with him.
But he's sitting there like he's a pimp. He's sitting there. You have an umbrella over him too, eh? An umbrella shading him inside the bar.
That's right. He was fucking chilling.
That's extra shade, man. That's serious.
Because they fucked up the ozone layer with all those atomic bombs. So even inside, you're getting the UV rays.
The costumes look really good. They look really good. The fucking costumes, man. The detail and everything. They look good.
And anyways, like you were saying, the dog starts drinking the Coors, and it's radioactive. It's only a little bit radioactive, he tells him.
That's it, just a little bit.
And he's like,
and then Leroy is interested. He's interested in fucking Spangle, and says she'll look even better than the other wenches Bull brought in. So now this name Bull pops up.
That's right.
And it's Bull.
He calls them wenches, and then you know what Sam says?
Yeah.
You mean he says wenches like her? Calls her a wench. That's funny.
And apparently Leroy, he isn't looking for a sexy sex slave. He wants to know if Spangle can dance.
That's right. And
Sam says, yo, she's really good at exotic dancing.
That's all that matters now.
Yes, he wanted a slave with a little showmanship, he says.
That's right.
Yeah. A little class in my ass, you know?
Mm-hmm. Little class before I tap that ass.
Fucking his buddy Bull, though, the Bull guy was his butler, was Toadie's butler. That's what he says. He was his butler, then he made him like his right-hand man, you know?
That's it. He's second in charge.
And he's dressed like a pimp, too. He's got a cape on.
Fucking eye patch.
He's got an eye patch. He's got a fucking Cadillac sign on a chain around his neck.
Yeah.
And the way I don't know, man, when he walks over and he's like, oh, what's going on here? He catches him in like an illegal barter or something, right? Mm-hmm. So Leroy goes to say something, and fucking right away, Bull he screams, shut your hole!
Shut your hole! No private barters allowed in Frogtown. Tootie's law. Leroy knows that.
That's right, your hole.
He fucking screams it, man. Shut your hole.
It was funny. And he basically grabs the chain and fucking grabs Spangle right towards him.
Yeah.
Right out of Sam's grasp. Just fucking pulls the, this bitch is coming to me.
Sam tries to fucking do something, but he fucking cracks him in the stomach.
One shot, knocked out.
Knocked out in the stomach. He knocked him out with a stomach punch.
Knocked out cold in the stomach. Have you ever seen that, Rob? UFC, anything?
I've never seen that in my life.
Me neither.
I never seen somebody punch
not even wrestling. One shot.
And wake
I got knocked out one time by
several hours later. Did you?
Yeah, man. Out cold.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, man.
What?
Shut your hole!
Fucking Bull, the lad Bull is screaming his ass off and laughing. Laughing like a crazy fucking old witch or something.
And he's telling everybody else, go back to work, fuck. Enough fucking relaxing, get back to work, all you fuckers.
Yeah, what is this?
And then he tells them all go back to work. Then he grabs Spangle and he starts trying to sell her. It's five, what do you say? 5 lilies or some shit. Bull bids five lilies. Anyways, he basically tells Leroy that he's shut down. And he bails.
And then pretty much the next scene, Sam wakes up.
He wakes up from his fucking coma from getting punched in the stomach.
That's right, from one punch to the gut. Fuck, hold on. I forgot the bitch's name, the frog's name. What is it? Annabella or some shit like that?
I can't remember.
Fuck, I got it written down here somewhere.
The one who helps him when he's all like hanging.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyways, he wakes up and then the frog chick is telling him what happened.
I'm trying to get her name.
And she's all like, she's all like fucking into Sam, trying to get some too, you know?
Yeah, majorly. She wants human dick. Fuck. It's Arabella, the frog chick. That's her name. Arabella. Yeah, so basically, yeah, that frog chick's trying to get it on with fucking Sam, and Sam doesn't want to have no part of it whatsoever. The fuck you doing, big cat, with your eyes and shit? What is that? Then his crotch detector goes off, meaning Spangle is moving further away from him. So he has to find Spangle. Where the fuck is she at? What's going on here? So basically, he catches up to Spangle and sees a gang of frogs talking about how they're going to eat her. And I don't know if they mean eat her pussy or actually eat her physically. That's the part I didn't know.
Yeah, they don't really say.
They'll probably do both at the same time. Someone's going to chew on her arm while someone's eating her pussy.
Hey, everybody's seen frog tongues and shit, so who knows? If they just like eating pussy, they don't like the fuck. It's like eating that fucking pussy. Who knows?
They vibrate on that shit. You know when you go down to like the French tickler, you put your lips on it and you vibrate.
Like the Private Parts movie.
When when he wakes
That's
up,
a good movie.
It's not bad.
Underrated Howard Stern movie. Fuck.
So then basically Sam's watching this, what's going down there with the frogs and Spangle, and he's standing on this type of bridge type thing. And he's looking down at them, and he puts too much weight on the railing, so it fucking breaks.
Yeah, he falls over.
Falls down.
Falls in, he gets knocked out again.
That's right. Again. He's getting knocked out real quick in this. Multiple scenes.
For a wrestler, he don't stay too fucking...
no, he doesn't.
He can't take a shot too well.
No.
God damn it, Piper. So basically, Bull has Sam tied up, hanging up on his fucking whatever on the wall and shit. And he pulls out a chainsaw and tells him he's going to cut his dick off, basically, not in those words, but that's what he's going to do.
He's going to put a chainsaw through the fucking chastity belt.
He's pretty good with that chainsaw too. Fuck.
He is until the fucking, you know. But in reality, if I was a bad guy like Bull, I would just be chopping through his whole fucking...
Well, yeah, why do you care about his crotch?
That's right, I'm cutting you in half. So while this is going on, Spangle is being drugged out.
Yeah, she's in the harem.
That's right. With the kidnapped girl is telling her she has to fucking dance the dance of three snakes, basically.
That's right. That's fucking funny.
Spangle's there on her back, and all the girls are fucking... They have this sheet and everything, and it fucking touches her earring. So the chastity belt goes off because it just barely touches her fucking earring.
Yeah, it's barely sensitive, very sensitive.
It's extremely sensitive, like a fucking, I guess, a dude that premature ejaculates, I guess.
Now,
something like that.
The scenes with Spangle, is she like auditioning?
It looks like it.
She's auditioning, right? To be like part of the crew, the fucking crew?
She's dancing the dance of three snakes, but you don't know what that is.
No, you don't.
They don't do it, really. They do that.
But what it comes down to is basically she's the most sexiest chick there.
She has to turn them on. The dance of the three snakes is she has to turn them on, so the three fucking snakes are his dick in his pants.
Mm-hmm. Which comes out later, which you don't see, but
so
it's hilarious.
If the three snakes dance, then she lives, like,
and they dance.
Yeah, she doesn't need to learn no dance. Compared to the other girls, she can make those snakes fucking dance. Ain't no
except for the other main. She kind of looks cute or whatever. That chick was cute too.
What, Santanella?
No, the one of the other fucking slave chicks or whatever. The one that pulls the sword out at the end that kind of helps pops it out of the holster. Yeah, she's cute. Which brings me to my. I gotta go back and check that out.
Well, before that though, we have to remember the frog chick and Looney are concerned, and they team up to go check out where Sam is at.
That's right.
Yeah, they saved the day pretty much. She's like a spy and shit. She's like pulling out a dagger from her fucking from her sleeve. Mm-hmm. Slides down. She grabs the handle like a badass assassin, prostitute, something.
So then it basically goes back to fucking Bull.
Bull's like filling up the gas on the fucking chainsaw, and she's like having a meltdown in the harem, so it's fucking up her earrings, and that's shocking fucking Sam's balls.
That's right. Take it off, cut it off, cut it off. So basically he does cut it off. Bull gets it off with the fucking chainsaw. It doesn't puncture any skin or anything. I don't know how, but he doesn't.
And it doesn't
hit any arteries. No, it doesn't, but it's going off.
And he's like, oh, they lied to me. And then boom, it goes off in fucking Bull's face.
It goes off.
That's the part I'm watching right now. And he's got the chainsaw to cut it off. He's like, and it's shocking him, right? He's like, cut it off, cut it off. So Bull's got the chainsaw going. He goes, I got to tell you, you're one weird dude.
Yeah, because why would he do what he says? He's like, yeah, cut it off. It's like, yeah, no problem, pal.
And you think it kills him, but it doesn't. No,
the Bull. Yeah.
And they try to escape together, but fucking Bull pops back up, stabs Arabella right in the stomach and kills her. Sam kills Bull officially.
She was probably the nicest person in the movie, man. She deserved to live.
No, she is. I felt for her death.
She was nice. She was a nice person.
So then next we have Spangle dancing for fucking Commander Toady. He's watching her dance and he's just fucking getting aroused, rubbing his knees and grunting and breathing heavy. He's just fucking that's nice, fucking. So eventually he pulls up his shirt or whatever the fuck he's wearing and exposes his dick, which you don't see, and tells Spangle come to me, because his snakes are dancing, boy. He wants some human pussy, fuck. So then fucking Spangle's there with fucking Bull, and she kicks him right in the amphibian cock, right in his amphibian nuts.
What do you think his dick looks like?
I don't know. I wish they would have shown it, honestly. I really do. They should have went that extra mile and said, you know, let's just show some fucking frog dick.
They could have filmed like a dog penis and colored it blue or something.
Maybe not a dog penis, just some fucking.
Yeah, but dog dicks are like fucking like alien shit, man. That's some weird shit, dog dicks.
Yo, I seen that shit back in the day when I was like 9, 10. I had my husky and this other fucking stray dog was outside. And I'm telling you right now, the dogs were fucking like ass to ass. And the fucking male dog, because I had the female dog, the husky, would fucking inside of her fucking pussy, they're ass to ass, and they're both trying to get off in the middle of winter.
Like, because he's on top of her, right? He's on top of her, and it's in when he's on top of her, but then he falls off of her, and he's going the other way.
That's right.
Still
so now they're fucking ass to ass, and they're both trying to fucking stretch. And I'm like fucking 10 years old. My mom's like, go to school, whatever. I'm seeing his fucking dick in between both of them, and I'm just looking at like, what the fuck is this?
Let me stop. Go to school.
Fucking dog
Stop
screaming.
Dog go to school.
So I go get water. I'm fucking tossing water and shit. I missed a school bus today. I'm like, yo, get this fucking off my dog. Fuck.
Honestly, man, it's almost like 9/11. Like everybody remembers where they were the first time they saw a dog dick. That's how fucked up. Like if you're a kid and you see a dog dick, it blows your mind. Don't even say no, man. Dog dick blows dog dick is fucked up, man.
We talked about this years ago. Like
cat dick's even more fucked
has
up.
That extra. It's extra serious when you see man dick in the movie. You know, you're like,
this movie is... Everybody goes quiet.
No?
Yeah. Everybody goes quiet. It's like when you watch Bad Lieutenant. As soon as Harvey Keitel's partying with his cock out, you're like, fuck, man.
See,
I don't know if I want to watch this now.
Hereditary,
and then like 5 minutes later, you're back. You're like, yeah.
When you see man dick, you're like, you stop and you're like, what the fuck is going on here? But you can tell it's more graphic. It's a graphic movie. You see man dick, you know this movie's gonna be fucking graphic right away.
Yeah, for sure.
Like they went that extra mile.
You see Tom Hardy's dick in Bronson, man.
Even in Belly, same thing. You see DMX, the outline of his body, his fucking dick's dangling as he runs down the hall after his bitch or whatever. It's true. Come here, fuck.
Yo, have you seen Hereditary, Rob?
Yes, that fucked up movie too. I saw that in the theater.
That movie's pretty good, man.
It's fucked up, man.
It's not bad.
She should have won an Oscar for that.
I didn't like it. We saw it in the theater too. When we were in Edinburgh, we were like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
Oh, that's a movie where you see the cock and you get like offended.
That's what I'm saying. The guy standing in the fucking woods in the shadow.
Yeah.
Fucking dick out.
Oh, that movie's awesome. I love it.
It was a good pig cat. Honestly, when I seen that the first time, like, you know, all right.
It's better than. Have you seen his other movie, Midsommar? That movie's fucking weird too, man. With the people jumping off the cliff.
I have not seen that.
That was very fucked up. The old people, they reach a certain age.
Okay, then
you have the whole gang of people together.
Yeah.
You know, very uncomfortable.
Enjoy some fine snacks. Hey, Lindog, take it easy in there, man.
I want the Popeye's chicken. Remember that joke?
You like that? Fucking idiot.
All right, let's finish this movie, man.
All right.
So and Sam busts out, blah blah blah. Yeah,
but you know what?
Fucking Spangle.
The dance that she's putting on, I'm watching it right now. It's fucking terrible. I don't know what the fuck she's doing.
It is, yeah. There's nothing seductive about it whatsoever. But I'm gonna say this: she's cute. Honestly, to me, she's cute.
I'm not gonna kick her out of the bed and read crackers, but I mean,
Spangle.
She looks sexy.
No, of course.
Not to dance, but just
she's doing her thing. But
she looks cute.
Yeah, man. It's like a teacher.
Tony tells her, okay, dance. And she's like, you dance or die. And she's like, okay, so what do you want, modern or ballet? He says, the dance.
Like a naughty librarian.
Postmodern.
It's like a naughty librarian with the glasses.
And now they show her doing all kinds of jazz ballet. She's doing jazz ballet. She's doing all kinds of shit right now. She's spinning around now on leg.
Golden Globe for that shit.
Remember, she's trying to fucking.
She won a Golden Globe for Conan? She won a Golden Globe for that movie?
Check on YouTube. She actually won a Golden Globe. Check it out.
Holy fuck, man. I would have given it an award to that motherfucker.
That's being cut out too, obviously.
Fucking Looney's trying to help them out. He gets caught. He shoots a flare to let Sentinella know that fucking they need help.
Looney gets it, right? When's Looney get it?
Yeah. Sam busts in
down the door and shit, like kicks it in. Starts gunning down all the other frogs.
Fucking Tony jumps like fucking Superman, like fucking right out the fucking.
But like a toad, right? Like a toad, like a frog. Boom, boom.
Yeah,
gone.
What else we got here?
And it turns out somebody gets selling guns to the frogs. That's what it comes down to. Who's selling guns to the frogs? Who the
fucking
fuck's doing
Captain Sodom.
You know this, man?
Captain Sodom.
That was the shipment. That was the shipment that was
weird,
going in.
Man. They never mention this once in the movie. I have to do my research on them. Like, they never say. It's weird, fuck.
You know what I found fucking weird? When Piper rescues Spangle or everything like that, right? They're sitting there leaning up against the wall, and out of like nowhere, she looks over and she says, "Oh, I like your chain." He's wearing the chain, and he's like, "No,
yeah, the heart pendant.
It's my daughter's.
It's my daughter's."
All of a sudden, he's got a daughter.
Yeah, they just have to add that little like connection to make him a real person.
Yeah, that's a heart.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But
he cared enough that he got a chain from her.
That's why you would think he would say something in the beginning, you know.
And you could tell the pain in his voice too. That's from my daughter.
So they rescue the harem. They rescue all the other broads.
Don't know what happened to Looney.
When they're getting nabbed, when they're trying to escape, fucking Looney comes out. He covers them with flares. He shoots a couple flares to cover them. They run out, and then after,
and that's it.
Fucking Sam comes out holding Looney, and Looney's fucking injured, and he's like, "I have dying."
See, that's what I'm saying. You don't see.
No.
And I watched it twice. I never seen him get fucking punctured or stabbed. Nothing.
You don't see nothing.
What's going on here?
He was just in good shape when he shot the flares. Then he's pulling him out injured. So now
that's cheap as fuck, man.
They all load into the fucking pink truck.
That's right. They're driving off, and Looney ends up dying. He says, "Yo, I lived my 9 lives," and just dies right there.
Yeah.
And this time, you never see this motherfucker get buried or nothing. So I don't know if he's still in the back at the end of the movie. He disappears. That's it. For the end of Looney, he's done. He's finished.
Looney's done.
And you even see Sam crying. He's looking.
He should have had a more memorable death.
But no, that didn't happen.
So they leave him behind? Like what?
Looney's gone. Yeah.
So now they're trying to get away there.
Captain fucking Toady trying to chase after them. And then as fucking Sam and Spangle are driving along, Count Sodom, as he's called here, is standing on top of a cliff with a fucking rocket launcher, and he tells everybody, "Yo, get out the vehicle, get out right now."
Yes.
Everybody hops out. So Count Sodom has Sam and the girls held hostage with a rocket launcher. He's standing on top of the cliff, and he takes his mask off to reveal who really is. It's Captain Delvin.
Captain Delvin.
That motherfucker.
That fucking
That's the same guy
son
that
of a
was
bitch.
staring at fucking Rowdy Piper's pipe, piping into that other bitch that they injected with ecstasy earlier on. And Captain Devlin says, "This used to be a man's world. Now there's too many women."
Yeah.
So he's sexist. He's getting angry, man. He's fucking pissed. He's way too many women. He might be gay. I don't even know, man. But there's too many women for this, man.
Let's see.
So then he says he deals guns to the frogs for uranium. And he gives the uranium to scientists for processing. Processing what? Not too sure. But there's processing involved. It's a little weird. He says that, processing. Processing what? Not too sure. No, they ran out of paper to write on, man. They're like, you know what? We're getting near the end of the script there.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't. And that Cuban chick standing behind Sam, and she notices the fucking sword, you know, in the holster and shit.
Yeah, he wants his sword.
And Spangle's like trying to eye the other chick, try to go incognito, pop it out of his holster, and he's going to fucking, he's going to take care of business. So she pops it out of the holster. Sam reaches back, throws it, and hits Devlin right through the fucking gut. Yeah. Boom, and you see it. Sword sticking right through his fucking stomach.
Yeah, he should have been fucking dead right away, but no, he's running off.
Should have been. That's what you assumed. You're like,
I got a fucking sword through his body, right in his fucking diaphragm, like the champ.
Yeah.
Fucking solar plexus.
So Sam goes to look for him, trying to see the body. What's going on here? He sees the sword on the ground. He's like, "I'm going to finish the job." So Spangle's like, "Yo, you come back to us. We're going to be waiting here for you."
Yeah.
We're going to be waiting here there, Sam. So he goes off on his own little journey to find this man.
His death was pretty cool, man. I liked his death. It seemed like weirdly realistic. The way his eyes went after he got shot in the head.
Yeah, we're getting to that afterwards now.
After what, man?
So he sees Devlin's corpse face down. That's it. He just turns and walks away. Sam just fucking turns like, all right, he's dead. But Devlin pops back up. He grabs his fucking rocket launcher. But what gives him away? His fucking foot scrapes the earth, the dirt below him, and you see a scene, just a shot of his foot. Fucking Sam turns around, pop, fucking kills him right on the spot. And that's when you see that fucked up face.
Yeah, his eyes are pretty fucking. It's pretty like realistic. I'm like, wow, he really died. He was good acting there.
That was a good death scene. I'll give it that. That was, you know what? Hats off to you, buddy.
And not realistic because he has amazing aim, and then 2 seconds later, he can't aim for shit when it comes to some big fat fucking frog.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's it. So Captain told
he misses he misses like 3 shots or something like that.
No.
He has like
that's it. But they're looking for Sam and everybody, and Sam pops up behind the vehicle that Toady and his boys are in. Hey, and he has the fucking rocket launcher pointed right at them,
Yeah.
So he catches them off guard.
He pops some shots off, but he misses.
Yeah.
The rocket launcher jams on him. Sam basically tries to pop the rocket launcher. Tries to get to pop it, the fucking rocket launcher, jams on him. So he busts off a couple shots. Toady and his boys fucking disperse. They run off. And it basically comes down to Toady against Sam.
Something happens. There's an explosion and it blows up the pink truck. The pink truck gets blown up. But when they show it, right?
You don't see anybody else. The pink truck explodes.
When they show the truck after it's the explosion, it's like it's supposed to be exploded, but the pieces have been carefully taken apart and laid around.
Yeah, because they want to keep the truck.
And placed, truck. Exactly. So then basically it comes down.
Cody and Sam are scrapping at it. Sam almost falls off.
They're fucking going at each other.
The cliff. He's like,
that's right, but holding on to fucking Sam's leg, holding on to dear life.
Here comes Toady.
And fucking Sam's reaching around for a sword.
Eventually
he grabs it. Toady falls off the cliff and dies. Dies right there. Chops off Toady's fucking hand. He's gone, man. He had enough. He right off the
chops off his hand, right? He chops off his hand like Luke, and he falls like Star Wars. Holding his hand.
Dead. So he makes his way back to the ladies, and Spangle tells them that she's going to take a little bit of time off after he completes his duties, because he's not done his job yet.
He's fucking spitting blood like crazy.
Meaning he's going to have to fuck all these women in the back of his vehicle. He's got to fucking fuck them all and impregnate every one and last of those bitches.
Yeah, and he's still acting tired.
Right after scrapping. Right after a mad scrap.
Then Spangle kisses him, and they ride off to a designated area where Sam's going to be taking place in an orgy for the next couple of days to impregnate these women.
He has to fulfill his contract.
That's pretty much what's going down.
And that's it. That's all she wrote.
He had a contract. He's got to fulfill it.
That's right. But he's getting pussy left and right, man. So you know what? I don't feel bad for Spangle. I don't feel bad for fucking Sam.
I don't feel bad for any of them. They should all be happy. They should all be just happy.
That's right.
Yeah.
He should be happy.
Yeah. But what a happy ending. The woman gets Sam, and he gets to impregnate a bunch of women. He's gonna have an orgy with all of them. They're all gonna be eating each other out. It's gonna be a crazy fucking sex fest.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be nasty.
Spangle's gonna be eating this girl's fucking snatch.
He acts like he's too tired though. He doesn't want nothing to do with it. Fuck, man. I gotta fuck all 20 of you.
He's almost making fun of the average fan just watching this movie going, it's not that incredible. Get a bunch of pussy.
Like he's used to it. He's had so much pussy, he's actually tired of it now. That's how you have to take it, because he has fucked so many women in his life that he just doesn't. It's work to him now.
At the end too,
I guarantee for that, for sure.
It's work now. He don't get no pleasure out of sex.
At the end, Spangle tries to Spangle tries to zap him one more time with her earring, and then she realizes that he doesn't have the belt on.
He's not on her leash no more. That's what he says.
I didn't get that part. Okay,
I ain't on your leash no more.
Yeah. He gives Sentinella his daughter's chain or something.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. I thought it was just dog tags.
No, it's his daughter's chain.
I'm
so
like,
he's got he has to please 8 women. That's basically what it comes down to, and that's what's gonna happen. Spangle, Sentinella, and all the other hoes in the back.
That's pretty good. It's a good deal. Not bad.
Actually, I don't even know if Looney's body's there, but he might fuck on the top of Looney's body. It might happen.
Yeah, fucking Spangle's.
They might go back, and use him as a pillow.
Spangle's maybe exactly. I can get us a couple of weeks off. He's like, you mean after my duties?
If Looney Tune is still warm, he might actually stick his dick in him, because it's like the future, the post-apocalyptic cannibal future. So
yeah, and like you said, a soldier's work is never done.
He might like that more because he's just tired of fucking regular girls. He'll go back and fuck Looney Tune's body.
You're gonna fuck his old ass old friend's body. It's like I haven't seen Robbed in years. Going, well, there's his corpse.
I've watched some fucked up movies. Let's take it to the
wouldn't he just
level.
Wouldn't he just go fuck one of the?
There's some homosexual tendencies.
Yeah,
there.
but he's past that.
Not a frog, bro.
It's like somebody who watches regular porn all the time on Pornhub. They don't get the same.
I always said this to people. Even if I was in jail for the rest of my fucking life, I will never ever fuck a man's ass. It doesn't matter what it comes down to. It's not appealing. End of story. I don't give a fuck who these people are in prison. I ain't fucking no man ass.
You never know what would happen in that situation.
No, I know. There. Let me tell you, I know.
Come on, man.
So anyways, movie's over, boys. That's the end of the movie.
Out of 10, what's going on with this motherfucker?
The movie finished. Fucking Sam's got his own harem now.
Did you guys enjoy this movie?
Since I never seen this movie, out of 10, I'm giving this movie a 4.5.
Holy shit! Really? You liked Petey Wheat Straw better?
4.5.
Oh,
you like Petey Wheat Straw better?
I like Petey Wheat Straw better too.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
I enjoyed them, but they're different. Yeah. Petey is just a flat out funnier movie.
Yeah.
I thought they could have expanded on it.
I really liked.
There could have been more frog on human beef going on here.
Yeah, for
they
sure.
They just cut straight to the chase.
Yeah, but I mean, I really like the science fiction part of it, the post-apocalyptic future shit and all that, you know?
Yeah, I like that too.
Which is cool. No, it has a good backdrop to everything, but
I like that too.
They could have elaborated on a lot of shit.
Well, I gave PD Wheat Straws
6. Yeah, you gave it a 6.
I would say I would give. This is 7.
Okay, all right.
No, Big Cat, what's your score?
I gave PD an 8, and I'll give this. I'll give it a 6. Give it a 6.
I'm giving 4.5. I'm standing by it.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go, Frank.
Brothers from Other Mothers, episode 4, with Big Cat, McRae, Z, and the Len Dog. Signing off. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for fucking listening to us. We're on Spotify, YouTube, soon to be all over the fucking globe. So, you know what? Check it out. Check us out early before we fucking, we spread like COVID and shit. So,
all right.
BFMOM. Bitch.
Till next time.
Right.
Blah, blah.
Been fucking
put
on YouTube.
See, I'm getting drunk calling you guys motherfuckers again.
Yeah, it's true. That's your thing. Yeah.
Hi.
Hold on.
If you want to do that, you can do that on top of this. Why does it have to be one or the other?
I didn't say that.
I know. I'm just saying, if you want to do cooking
Put your other headphone on.
I have to take it off because I'm screaming in my house. I've seen Rob do a speedball, man. Like, I've seen him shoot up fucking like.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
I wasn't there then.
He passed out. He puked all over his dick.
That's it.
Yeah. Puking on his balls while I'm walking down the hall.
All right. So what fucking music thing you want to talk about? Big Len Dog.
Len, big, yeah. He's calling himself, yo, big McCrazy dog.
Big Len Dog. What's going on, Big Len Dog?
McCrazy dog.
Len Dog, big boy.
What do you got, big boy? What's going on, big boy?
What you want to talk about that big McCrazy dog?
He's like, yo, I'm in the gym again. This guy's asking for weed.
Yeah, because you're not looking at the chat. I don't want to speak to you now.
Get out of here with your beach shirt on. What the fuck are you wearing anyways?
You look like Little Nicky's fucking roommate.
What the fuck is he wearing? Looks like he's wearing one of Steph's shirt or something.
Hey, it looks like
that, man.
He looks like Little Nicky's roommate. Remember his roommate, Little Nicky?
I know Little Nicky. What the fuck kind of shirt is that?
Fucking tie-dye gray.
Yo, give me 10 seconds. Hold on, I'm gonna be back in a second. I have a button-up shirt that looks like that. Hold on.
Am I going out? Fuck. Am I going to get my blazer? My fucking.
Yeah, put on your blazer, man.
I put my fucking slacks and my suspenders on. Yeah. You want me to put my fancy sweater on? One time I tried shaving my butt.
You tried to shave your own
Those
asshole?
clippers still stink to this day. They still smell funny, those clippers.
This motherfucker, man. I never had a chick eat on my asshole, and I don't think I ever will. I need another beer. This is fucking.
Fuck no, man. You don't. There's poopy comes out of there.
Poopy.
Yo, you brought up a story years ago when I lived with you.
Poopy's always waiting to come out.
You were doing a 6'9" with some chick, and you seen some black mark in her fucking butt cheek. Remember that? So you were trying to go fucking tongue deep in her ass, but you
saw that Smarty. Yeah, you saw Smarty there. You
see the fucking a brown M&M hanging off her fucking inside of her butt cheek.
Yes, you're right. Because one time somebody had like a Klingon coming out of their butthole. Yeah. I don't want to lick buttholes. My half-sister Stephanie was sadly a simpleton, but she gave the most beautiful blumpkins.
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend in high school used to do that, man. She used to go to take a shit and bring the ashtray with her.
Fuck, that's nasty.
I remember sitting in the living room and being like, oh, nasty bitch, man. She's gonna smoke and take a shit.
And then you go in there after and you get the whiff of shit and cigarette together.
Oh, it's so fucking gross.
That's the thing. It's something I never ever thought of. I'm gonna go take a shit and have a smoke. Like,
yo, Len Dog, it's hard. Honestly, it's hard for me to believe you didn't think about that before I said it.
No, it's never popped up in my head. I'm gonna go take a shit and have a smoke. No, it's never happened. Never.
You fucking savage.
2 shots is nothing.
Fuck, buddy, 2 shots, I'd fucking be puking because I can't even get it down my throat. Fuck, you'd be acid jizz. I was with. So we go to that Irish pub, man. This was like in like fucking.
And I talked to you that night too.
Buddy, I'm there with fucking comes in guy. Anyways, buddy, like that whole, I was puking, like spraying, like world police, like.
Yeah, you told me the day after. I was laughing at that shit.
In the front of this bar, man, and somebody's asking me like, "Yo, where'd you get your shoes from, man? Those are badass shoes." I'm fucking puking my guts
Puking
out.
on your shoes?
And this guy is like hitting on me, like almost hitting on me. He wasn't interested in my shoes. He was like looking at him like, "Why do you care about his fucking shoes so much, man?"
It's a little bit odd, big cat.
Yeah, I had like these desert boots that look like they were like Timberlands, but they're whatever. They're fucking nice. I'm like, he was all up in that. He was like, "Fuck, man, your boots are crazy. Where'd you get those from?" I'm like, man, I don't know, man. Fuck, I'm
So
fucking.
nice
Let me puke. Fuck.
I love you.
Now that I'm
Don't
here,
sweat off my balls.
I think we should have him on the podcast then. We should have this out. Fucking let's do it. Come on, man. Let's do it. I'm gonna fucking make everybody like each other.
How much did you drink before the show? You sound fucked up. I'm gonna make everybody like each other.
This is coming from the guy who didn't want. If you don't like fucking PD Wheat Straw, you don't want to talk to him.
By the way, every time I hear that.
I'm
That's just your buddy though. This is not
like the Mogwais are all gentle white people, and then they turn into gremlins, and they're like fucking partying, and they're gambling, and they're slanging and hustling, and there's strippers, and there's prostitutes, and
yo. So Lenny's half Mogwai, half gremlin.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
No,
What the fuck you guys doing? Is it an inside joke? I ain't know.
No, man. We're just talking. We're just being stupid.
This Len Dog just
Making us all.
Yeah. What's it more professional, Big Cat?
We're the brothers for mothers in a dangerous time.
We the brothers
In a dangerous time.
You are my focus. Brothers in a dangerous time.
brothers. Brothers from brothers.
Brothers.
Brothers in a dangerous time.
When your lover's in a dangerous
Brothers in a dangerous time.
sometimes you're made to feel as if your love's a crime. Nothing worth having comes without some kind of fight.
You are my focus.
Gotta kick in the darkness till it bleeds daylight.
You are my focus. Brothers in a dangerous time.
Dangerous time. Lovers in a dangerous time.
You are my focus.